before we get too far, sometimes people get freaked out when they see this ASV file. And they're like, what is this? It's an autosave file. If you open it, sometimes it has stuff in it, but this actually looks like it has something from a while ago in it. But once I close my Battleship file, it disappears. So don't worry about it. And if you don't see it, don't worry about it either. But you definitely don't want to do anything with it. It's not useful. So anyway, I'm going to open up my Battleship game one more time, at least, and think about what else I can do with it just to kind of make it maybe a little bit more competitive. So when I do this kind of face-to-face with students, we kind of, what do you call it? Spitball ideas to make it more fun. What can we do to make it more challenging? And usually people are weird, like to make it very angry, and they're like, let's make it more, I don't know, something. Anyway, so what we're going to do is something that's usually pretty tame, based on some of the suggestions, is to give you money. You get money for, like, let's say this is a fake real world application where you get money for hitting things, but the bombs themselves cost you money. So, maybe you're starting with a budget or something like that. So I figured out how, so make something up. I don't know. So like maybe you have a budget of $10,000. So you could be like, display, here is your current budget, and then you would display budget. Actually, let me do this off to the side because I think I want to play with this for a second. Okay, so you see how this looks like this, and this maybe isn't exactly how we want it to look. Okay, so now we could do this. So what we could do is we could put, here is your current budget, and put a $sign, and then we could put the word budget. Except this would give us an error. Okay, so what we would need to do to get this to work is we would need to put this into a matrix, because MATLAB is going to display this as a matrix. So it's displaying the matrix, HERE space IS space. So this is a matrix, a text matrix. So we're going to concatenate this text matrix with this word matrix. It's still not going to work. It's going to do this weird thing. It's apparently a pencil. We're going to do num to string. We're going to change the number to a string. So here is your current budget. Here, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. Here is your current budget, $10,000. I don't think I can get it to, what do you call it? Format with a comma. I mean, I could. I just think it's going to be unnecessarily complicated, so let's not worry about it. So if you don't want to list it like that, you could do like this, and then put like a K here. So your current budget is 10K, if you'd like to do it that way. So you have $10,000, or you could just have $10, and that's okay too. So I think I'm just going to do it in terms of 10. So let's do it this way. Okay, so this is again going off to the side. This is our sandbox. This is where we play with our money a little bit. So let's say that we start out with $10,000. I don't really know what I'm doing. So here's our budget is $10,000. And maybe we say each bomb costs $1,000. Each hit earns you $20,000. If you run out of money, you lose. How's that sound? If you run out of money, you lose. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay? All right. If you think you know what to do with this, go play. Okay? This would be really great practice. So if you kind of think you know where we're going with this, pause the video, go forward, see what you can do with it. It's great practice. And, you know, if we were in a classroom together, that's what I would do. I would like just kind of walk around the room and be like, play around a little bit, but you know, we're here in a video, so you do what you can. So here's your current budget. So each bomb costs a certain amount of money. If you run out of money, you lose. Okay. So as we're doing this, every time we successfully get through a column and a row guess, we're going to lose money in our budget. So you think about, okay, once I get a column and a row guess that's valid, I'm going to lose $1,000 off my budget. So budget is going to be budget minus 1, right? Does that make sense? If I get a hit, my budget is going to be equal to budget plus 20. 20? Is that what I said? 20. Budget plus 20. Okay. Budget plus 20. And then this is your list of current guesses, and then here is your current budget. Okay, so I'm just going to see if that works. And even though my budget is 10K, so the thing is, if I just do this, I'm going to run out of money. And it's just going to keep playing, right? Because I never told it to quit when I ran out of money. Okay? So think about what I need to do. So again, take a moment, think about what might be required, pause the video, think about where that might go. Okay. So it's going to go here in this while loop. So remember before when we talked about or, there was another word we used. We used the word and. So we can say, while there are still ships in the ocean, and, you don't have to use the double, but I think it yells it if you don't, and our budget is greater than 0. Okay? So while the target is greater than 0, and our budget is greater than 0, and we still have money, then we keep playing. So if I just keep hitting the same place over and over, and I run out of money, it says I win. Okay, so maybe I need to do something about that. Okay, so obviously I need to fix this down here. I could do like a little if statement down here maybe. If the sum of the target is equal to 0, then that means I won. Otherwise, guess you ran out of money. Maybe you should go get a better job. I don't know. Okay, let me see if that works. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. If I just run out of money. Yeah, okay. All right, so I ran out of money. That's okay, good, good, good. Okay, sort of, fun-ish, maybe. Awesome. So you can do all kinds of stuff, and that's kind of the neat thing is once you get the basics of the code working, then you can go in here and you can do all kinds of stuff. So as you're running through here, you know, things are gonna not work, you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna get angry, you're going to yell at things, and that's, I hate to say it, kind of the fun, kind of part of it. It just, I don't know, that's part of the fun. So hopefully you get a little bit of a good experience playing around with this, and you know, feel free as you're going through this thing to change names, to change sizes. If you can change the size of your target, make sure you change the size of your zeros, change the sizes of these things down here. You know, you can come up with ways to change where these ones and zeros are. All those things, as you change these things around here, everything should work. Just play around with it. So I hope you had a good time. That was pretty fun. Yay!